ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, brother.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Transformers action figure review on the Transformers The Last Night Movies Premiere Edition Dinobot Slash. If you're trying to pick up your Transformers, you can get them at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So I more or less liked this figure the first time I had picked it up, and now I have it again. And it has different paint apps, so I'm curious to see how this turns out. And I remember seeing that image of Slash before. Anyway, on the side you can see an Autobot symbol right there with the glowing eyes, and then on the back, product shots, other product shots, and then on this side right here we get Slash again, and then we get the Autobots at the top of the packaging and not much more at the bottom. Alright, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Slash out of the packaging, and I must ask, Paramount, Hasbro, are we going to get Slash in the movie this time? For real? Last time I thought he was going to be in the movie, or I had hoped to see him in the movie, but yeah, he wasn't in Age of Extinction. I did some reading up on actually how he was supposed to be appeared in that movie. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But I haven't found anything online, any confirmation as far as Slash actually showing up in The Last Night. I didn't catch him in any of the trailers. If you did, please let me know about it, or if you have any more information than I have, please let me know in the comment section below. But otherwise, I do really like this repaint. It is much better than the original version. I just think it looks a lot cooler. It fits in with my Platinum Edition. Dinobot's a little bit better, or a lot better than the other version. It's just not perfect with those Platinum Editions, but it could kind of be snuck in there. But anyway, let's take a closer look at this Slash. Now to just look at the concept art for Slash from Age of Extinction, you can see that they did not paint the eyes correctly. Again, they're supposed to be green eyes. Decepticons usually have red eyes, so that is a little bit of a gripe of mine. I would prefer to see the bright green glowing eyes on this figure. Now what I'd read was that there's actually supposed to be 3 Slashes following around Scorn, and each of them had slightly different paint colors, which I thought would have been pretty cool. What I'd also read was that Slash was supposed to be teamed up with Hound, so Hound was supposed to be riding Slash if we had seen Slash in the movie. I don't know which of the 3 Slashes he would have been riding, but at some point I guess we're supposed to see Hound riding Slash. But anyway, onto this paint job. I do like it a lot, man. This looks really good. I love the silver paint apps. Very nice, bright silver paint. I love how it looks on the teeth right over here. The red actually looks good, even though, you know, again, it should be green, but it still looks really nice. Love how this is picked out with the silver paint right there. Looking really good. And I even like this light blue color. Just to give you an idea, compared to the original version, it's like, oh my gosh, man. Yeah, this looks like such a kid's toy in comparison. I mean, they're both kids' toys, really, but this one just looks so much better to me. I like it so much more. The teeth look really good right here. The teeth just look a little bit better to me. I like how these spikes right over here look. Man, and even the flat gray plastic doesn't even look that bad. It blends in nicely. There's some nice silver paint right there for his claws. And look on the side right here. You know, we're seeing some more of this soft plastic, and they did paint this with a little bit shinier paint, so that looks pretty nice. I wish they'd used this same paint right here on this section on the tail. You know, the tail does look a bit bland. Very, very dull gray color, but then they gave us this metallic blue once again at the very end of it. Then we see some more of this metallic blue plastic right over here on the legs. And we get that baby blue color right there, and I really like the metallic blue right there underneath his neck. That looks really good. Now there is some seamage going on right here. You know, this guy's face just splits right down the middle, so you could obviously see how that looks, you know. Yeah, it doesn't look great, but not terrible, I guess. I don't know. I can look past it. Then looking at the legs again right here, and you have his big old talon, looking pretty nice. I mean, just a really good looking Velociraptor Dinobot. I do like it. And then before getting onto the articulation, I just wanted to give you guys a good look at the top of the figure right there. You know, you can see some of that shiny blue bits that we'll see while he's in his robot mode. Anyway, you can move the top part of his head upward just due to the transformation. And then this is an actual jaw movement that you get right here, so I think that's pretty cool. You can kind of turn this a little bit, you know. like try to twist that here and there. So that kind of helps some, and you can kind of try to shift up and down, even though you're not really supposed to too much. You get ball joints right over here for his arms, so they can move up and down and move outward a little bit. You also get leg articulation right here, so you can hinge all the way forward and back, and you get a thigh swivel right there, and then you get a single jointed knee, and then you can twist this around right over here, and you can move the ankle up and down right there, and then there's no real tail articulation. And measuring the figure once again, it's standing at about 5 inches tall, and then from nose to tail, you're looking at about 8 inches. And then for your slash comparison, we have the one-step changer slash right over here from Age of Extinction. Then we have the Age of Extinction Deluxe class slash. So I'm just going to move this one aside right over here and just give you guys a solid comparison of these two and their Velociraptor modes. So yeah, you can see the difference. I mean, come on, man, this one's so much cooler looking to me. I just don't know what the deal is with this paint scheme, but yeah, much better looking figure. They almost look like completely different figures. This paint job is just so different, but yeah, I'm liking this so much more. Then here's Slash compared to our retail Dinobots from Age of Extinction, and this fits in so much better. I like this so much more. I was actually a fan of the idea of each Dinobot having its own designated color, and you know, we get 2 blue ones right there, but I'm okay with that, you know, much lighter metallic blue and the darker royal blue right there. So yeah, this fits in much better. It's just that he's just terribly out of scale. He should be the smallest one out of the 7. And I can't wait to get the new larger Scorn figure. Alright, on to the transformation. Will you take us away, Bumblebee? Alright, I'm not going to be extremely thorough in my explanation over here. You know, you guys may have seen that other video before, so go ahead and check the card right over there. So I'm just turning the legs inward. Oh, got to turn the legs this way, and then fold them down, then fold them in. That's going to form an arm. And I'm going to fold this and then rotate and then collapse that inward and make the other arm right there. And then we can move. I'm actually going ahead and take these out right here. These are going to be his weapons. So take those out and come on. I like how they port in there, by the way. But yep. Oh no, I lost an arm. Oh geez. Okay, so we're going to port that right back in there. And then split his face wide. Oh no. Well, yeah, because we have to kind of do that to make the legs. And then move all of this down, and then these are going to actually spin right here after I actually form the feet. This needs to shift up. You get a hinge right here and a hinge right here, and then that's going to fold up and collapse in, and then I'm going to rotate this around right here, and that will be the front of the foot. And do the same thing on this side, get that out of the way. Detach this upper jaw section and collapse it into the back of the leg and move that up right there. Sorry, it's a little bit blurry. And then swing this all the way around, and that'll form the front of the foot. And then we're going to go ahead and rotate the legs so that those are actually the front. So rotate that inward like so. And then this whole piece is supposed to swing around. You gotta swing these rib cage pieces outward first. Like I said, this is not the best explanation, but you know, you guys have probably already seen me review this. But I do like how this whole thing right here shifts into that shoulder. So I'm gonna lift all that up. Come on, detach. There it goes. And swinging that all the way up and in like so. And then move the arms down. Make sure this arm is down and out of the way. And then we have this piece right here, which is going to swing around and collapse in. So I did put this in. Ah, damn it. There it goes. Okay, now the arm is out of the way correctly. And then that is pretty much it. Just fold the tail down right here, and we pretty much have Slash in his robot mode, which I don't really like so much. I definitely like the alt mode much more than the robot mode for this figure. It's just way too clunky and bulky, and even though we have a much better paint job on this figure now than before, it's just still not really that fun to pose around, and I don't know, I just don't even think it really looks that great. I mean, so again, I'm loving the new paint apps. I think they look great. I love this gunmetal that we're getting right over here for the mouthpiece, and then the red looks pretty good on the visor. I'm really loving this metallic baby blue color that we're getting throughout on the head, right there on the helmet. And then up there on the upper torso too, we get some more of that. So I think that looks very cool. But man, as you look at more of this figure, it's just so clunky. It's just too much stuff going on. Especially these things right here. I feel like these could have been done away with completely. They just look so weird, and I don't know, they fill out the back a little bit when it's in dino mode, but still, geez. And the legs are all really tiny and everything. But again, I'm liking this metallic blue color. I think that looks really cool. And just the way the feet look, he has these tiny itty bitty feet, and I don't know, man, I'm just not a huge fan. It just doesn't look right to me. Then here's his weapons, made with the duller plastic. You know, I like the shinier silver plastic and everything, but yeah, there that is. And just to take a look at the two head sculpts side by side, you can see, yeah, this one looks so much cooler, man. This one's pretty bland, so I'm happy with the paint apps, but geez, looking at this figure in robot mode, it's just, and you can see all the bits on the side of the legs right there. It's just not really very cool looking to me at all. I just really do like the Dino mode more. And while the articulation isn't bad, it is tricky to manage. He does have side-to-side movement on his head right there. It doesn't move up or down. To get his shoulders moving outward, you do have to move these shoulder pad spikes out of the way so you can get his shoulders moving outward that much. They will move forward. You do get a bicep swivel, which does pop off on mine, so I think I need to lock that in a little bit better, but it will rotate. And it kind of bends at the elbow, not a whole lot at all, so I wish we had a lot more elbow movement right there. And the hand kind of moves in and out just due to transformation, but there's no swivel over there. No waist articulation at all, but the hip joints will move outward that much, and you can move these feathers up and down, which, you know, do have a nice shadowing effect, which I didn't mention earlier, but you can move these up and down. He does have a thigh swivel. He can kick upward that much and back that much. You get the single jointed knee, and then I guess you can count this moving up and down as ankle articulation, kinda, not really. Now measuring out Slash in his robot mode, you can see he's standing right at 5 inches tall. And then for your Slash comparison, we have the one-step changer Flash, we have the Last Night Slash, we have the Age of Extinction Slash, and then we have the Guns N' Roses Slash. Then here's Slash next to my Platinum Edition Slog, and even though they don't match perfectly, I just wanted to show the two side by side. I do think this looks a lot better with this figure compared to the Age of Extinction version of Slash. And then here's Slash next to the Age of Extinction Voyager class Hound. And then here's Slash next to the Marvel Legends Big Time No Letdown Spider-Man. So one thing I didn't mention here is that he kind of has a fake ankle pivot. I don't know if I mentioned that in my last review of this figure, but kind of a fake ankle pivot, not really. I don't know, man. I'm just not really digging this robot mode. I just don't really like it. It's just not cool to me, but I very much do like the Velociraptor mode, and I will have this guy on display with my other Dinobots in Velociraptor mode, so I do think that version of this figure, or that mode for this figure, does look cool, and of course I do like the new paint job, but man, I don't know, I just don't really like this robot mode, and I really hope to see this character in the movie. Alright, please Hasbro, don't make me feel stupid for buying this figure again. You know, I feel like there's like a bunch of people at the board just laughing at us for buying these things. Like, oh, we don't even have to put the characters in the movie. We just gotta come up with concepts and they'll buy them. They'll buy whatever we sell them. You know, so I just don't want us to kind of feel like we're kind of being taken advantage of just buying characters that aren't even in these movies. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the review. Let me know what you think of the figure. Please subscribe for more Shartimus Prime videos coming your way, and if you're already subscribed, hit that notification bell so you know immediately when the latest Shartimus Prime video is posted. If you want to see a photo gallery of images, it'll be over at ShartimusPrime.net shortly, and you can follow me on the social media at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links in the description below. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
We're shot in your face. I said we're shot in your face. I said we're shot in your face. I said we're shot in your